Hey, sports fans, this is Sean, your rideshare commando. So, today was a rough day. In fact, last night was a bit of a rough night. And there are certain ways that you can deal with rough days. What I did, I've got these in here, but I found that if you talk to a passenger and you basically let them know, hey, I'm not feeling very social. Do you mind if I recharge my batteries? That's the phrase I like to use, is recharging my batteries. That way it's a pretty passive phrase. And normally they will be totally cool with it. Unless they're one of those pretentious pricks. They're everywhere. But yeah, my riders were absolutely cool. I just dropped off Hannah and Sam, and they were just cool as hell. And I was just jamming out to music, went through the same spiel as before. You need to still be polite, no matter how rough your day is. You always got to be polite. But at the same time, if you want to be antisocial, everybody has those moments, and riders are totally cool with it, usually. Okay? And then there are some that, feel like the world owes them something. Fate. So anyway, another way to deal with a rough day is find your favorite food. I know that sounds stupid, like the whole comfort food thing, but you'd be surprised. It has a subconscious impact. Meaning, when you have a certain sensation, a smell, a taste, it will remind you of a better time or a better place, which is why we go back to comfort foods. They remind us and they take us back. In this case, Snickerdoodle cookie. That's my heart. That's my soul right there. I friggin' love these things. They're not great for I'm trying to maintain my girlish figure, but, once in a while it doesn't hurt. And one thing I also want to talk to you too is I want to talk about outskirting. Alright, so let's say this little circle I'm making is the big city where you live. Outskirting is when you go out here, out here, out here. If you go to the towns that are 15 to 20 minutes away, you can sit and wait, and you can get those longer rides, which would be equivalent to an airport run. And that's what I was doing today, because Seattle was roughly dead except for the tourists, and all they want to do is go like half a mile, which is a total waste of time. When you have to drive 8 minutes to pick up somebody to go half a mile, even at 1.6, it's not worth it. So I was hitting Bellevue, and then I was going a little bit further than that to Kirkland, and to some of the areas that are good 20 miles away. And if you catch it on a weekend, people are trying to go into the city. They're not going. Some will be going the opposite direction, but not many. I would say about 7 times out of 10, you're going towards the major city on a weekend if you're outskirting. Now, outskirting is a gamble. Recognize that it is a gamble, because who knows when you're going to get a ride. But at the same time, you will get a ride. It's just a matter of time. And once you do, you've got a good 20 to 25 miles under your belt to get to where you're going. That's a nice run. Even if there's traffic slowing you down and whatnot, if you're not doing pool, that's a nice run. And if you're doing pool and there's no traffic, that's a nice run. Okay? Outskirting is how I make money during slow times, because there's practically no events going on in Seattle right now. Okay? So what do? There's no events, and when you're driving 30 miles an hour, that means $30 per hour max. But then you also have to account for commute time to pick somebody up. So guess what? That drops down to $20 an hour, which is what people average in the Seattle area. That is the average. Okay? So how do I get 25 and 30 an hour very consistently? Well, it's a matter of outskirting. You can't be going 30 miles per hour and expect to make $30 an hour. That's not possible. If you're going 60 miles an hour or even 45 for long distances, alright, cool. Then you can make some good money. But figure $1 per mile per minute. So 60 miles per hour is $60 per hour. 30 miles per hour is $30 per hour. And then take off a third. You always take off a third because you've got to spend time picking up somebody. And you also have to spend time waiting because, let's face it, short buses and helmets, people are gonna make you wait because, hey, this is about me. It's my world. I just watched this documentary about how the Earth is flat. Well, guess what? If the Earth is flat, it revolves around those bitches. Excuse my language, but damn. Anyway, so that's why you've got to outskirt. You've got to take your center city and hit this city, this city, this city, this city. You've got to be at least 20 miles out because on the weekend people are going to be coming in no matter what. They want to do their shopping, they want to meet their boo, their bae, or whatever the heck it is these days. And they want to, at night, they want to get to a restaurant that's not local, like Dave's Bar and Grill. Yuck. They don't want that shit. They want the good stuff. They want Machiavelli's. And they want the Pictor. They want Julia's on Broadway for a show. So, you're going to be getting those rides. It's just, the gamble is you're going to have to wait for those rides. You could be waiting for half an hour, and that's the true story of it. But you're still making better money than in the city. So anyway, these are my tips. Remember outskirting. Because the next video I'm going to talk about cherry picking. And I'm going to tell you the different types of cherry picking. Anyway, I want you guys to drive safe, subscribe. I'm going to be catching you guys later. I need to get some food and some freaking Dragon Ball Z. Because I missed it last night. And I'm going to get me some. Anyway, y'all take care. Hey, thanks for the approvals and the thumbs up, alright? I really appreciate it. I read every comment. I try to respond to every comment, okay? Take care, man.